Somebody in my clan just said Season 8 is arrived, and it was just like a light bulb. It was like, oh crap. I know on Monday Season 7 was here, so this must have been recently, but Season 8 reward pool for the sorties has arrived. Same old, fusion cores, Exilus adapter, the fabled legendary core, one day. I have not had the ones that can pop up randomly. I've had the cores, the fusion cores, and that's it. I've never had the adapter, the catalyst or reactor blueprint, or a legendary core. I had to buy the one that I have, so I'm very hesitant on using it. Neja's still there, the lenses are still there. This time around, it's the Latron Wraith. I can't remember if that one's actually been in or not. I'm going to have to actually do Season 8, because if it has, I don't have any parts for it, which is just downright weird. So I can't confirm whether it has been in before or has not been in before. The Latron is one of those rare weapons where there's 3 variants of the one. Somebody was telling me there's a Latron Vandal somewhere, but yeah, that's the Braton Vandal. If you want to know more on that, keep watching. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But with Season 8 reward pool now being around, it'll probably be around for, it depends. It used to be 3 or 4 weeks, then it was 6 to 8 weeks, and now it's kind of an unknown variant as to how long this will actually last. These are actually some pretty easy missions, so I might have enough time to actually get in here and start getting this, because I don't know why I just like having the spare parts. But on that, going back to what I said about the Braton Vandal, the Braton Vandal and this, which I do have, the Latron Vandal was playing during closed beta. Once it became open beta, those who played in closed beta got this. The Braton Vandal, which, well, unfortunately I don't have, but I do have the Braton Prime, which will probably have to stay better than its normal, well, its Vandal variant. But that was available for 1 credit during some open beta test weekend during closed beta. So that's actually more exclusive than the Latron Vandal here is. During prime time, they did talk about whether or not people would like to see these return, and it was actually put to a vote in the forums. If I can find it, I'll put a link in the description. And I would like to see these come in as sortie missions, kind of to get people to play it, because there's not really that many people doing the sorties at the moment. Which to me seems kind of weird, considering in here, I mean, legendary cores, catalyst, reactors, blueprints, they're useful. The lenses are useful for focus. It's one of the only places to get the parts for certain weapons. It's the only place Neja drops, and it's great for forming fusion cores, because once these have been ticked, you can't get that to drop again, which means these are the only things that can drop, and they're some of the harder things in the game to get. Okay, the missions may be slightly higher level than most of the other stuff in here, but the sorties are definitely still worth doing, because they are a good place to get cores. I think it was Season 5 or 6. I formed something like 2,000 fusion cores because I had all of these ticked, apart from one. And I just kept getting 50 fusion cores or 25 fusion cores a day for weeks. And I'm tempted on going back in here and doing this. I'm kind of torn whether no, I'm going to be doing this, because I do need to get back to core farming, and this is just one of the easiest ways to do it.